it's not just about money. Some people just like being a slut.
Do they really?
I do.
Do you?
So do a lot of other girls.
I do too.
Really? No, you don't.
I do enjoy it.
No,
yes.
you don't. What do you enjoy about it?
I like the attention. I just like
You like the attention,
being
sure.
hot.
You like looking pretty and
like
getting your hair
sexual
done.
pleasure.
Sure. Sure, yep, everyone likes sexual pleasure. But does that...
So it's not just about the money.
But couldn't you, if you got married, you would get all of those things. You'd get a much better version. You'd get better sexual pleasure and sexual pleasure brought to fruition.
A routine.
And you would get someone paying for your hairdos, so you would look pretty. And you get plenty of attention from a man who actually loves you instead of a man who's using you and men who you, in turn, are using.
But I just don't want to be married right now. Like, I just want to, like, play the field and be a hoe.
Damn! Another one. Drop
The very first time I saw this particular clip, I was like, nah, ain't nobody wanna be a hoe, bro. Like, this girl is gonna end up with...
Shut up!
Yeah, she will find somebody, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. But can she keep somebody? That's where the problem is, bro. It's okay for you to be a hoe, bro. Like, be a hoe, be a bitch, be a slut, be whatever you wanna be. It's okay. That's you. Do you. She can afford to be, because there are men with very... There are men with so much fantasies. Like, they imagine being with a slut. That's all their imagination. That's what is ingrained in their fucking brain. And I know guys only say, oh, she's not gonna find a man. Shut the fuck up. She is, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. She will. Because if she's not gonna find a dude, how did Kim end up with Kanye?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Kim is the grandmother of hoes. She became a billionaire off of being a hoe, bro. So if Kim Kardashian can build an empire off of that shit, do you know how many men she's been with, bro? Like, and then she ended up marrying Kanye, one of the genius of our time when it comes to music and fashion, even though he's gone cuckoos right now.
You ain't been doing the education.
Kanye, calm down.
You don't have the answers though.
Calm down.
Because you trying to give me advice about something. You ain't got the answer. You ain't spent $13 million of your own money trying to empower yourself.
Yep.
Why? Because Kanye too also like women that are humiliated. Women that can humiliate themselves. It's like there's something in their head that like I call the fantasies in their head. They love the ideology of a humiliated woman. That's what turns them on. That's what makes them feel good. And they derive power from it. This man derives some level of power from this thing, especially when they are the top dog, bro. Like when they feel like I'm the one in control, I'm the dude here. But when these guys eventually move past that fantasy and they get to know these girls, they realize something. There's some good in this person beyond a sluttish way of living. And that's what Kanye got with Kim. He found something a little bit good to be savage in her. And he decided to start having a family with her. And when he started having family with her, what did he do? He wanted her to cover up because he's no longer in that fantasy. So when guys get with these women and they are able to transcend beyond the sluttish way these people live, which I don't think I can do it. Me, from the get-go, I don't think I can get with any girl that people can just Google and you're seeing a pom-pom spread all over the internet. Hell no! But hey, these guys can, right? Let's go about the guys that can.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
When these guys get beyond that shit, what do they see? They find something there that they feel that they can salvage, and then the reality sets in. They want these women to change their ways. They want them to cover up. They don't want them to be sluts. Because the truth is, no man in his right senses wants to be with a slut. There's a video of Kanye getting mad at Kim.
Transformation doesn't mean that I'm in the same spot with you.
You heard what she said. Your transformation. Kanye has transformed from his fantasies, because that fantasies controls the man, and the man uses that fantasies to find a woman he can control. But once this guy go past that fantasies, they want to savage that. And once you want to savage that, you don't want her to put herself out there nude, naked anymore. And Kanye did exactly that.
Kanye West storms out on Kim Kardashian after confronting her about her super sexy Met Gala look.
I'm really freaking out. You can now say that you're not into me wearing a tight dress.
You are my wife, and it affects me when pictures are too sexy.
On Sunday night's episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kanye surprisingly admits to having an issue with people gawking at his gorgeous wife.
Of course, it's like a formal underwear. It's hot. It's like, it's hot for who, though?
So, like, the night before the Met, you're going to come in here and say that you're not into a corset bag.
I mean, we love each other's opinions.
Well, maybe not in
bro.
this case, as Kim was not okay with the 42-year-old rapper's concerns over her choice in wardrobe for fashion's biggest night.
I just feel like I just went through this transition where from being a rapper, like looking at all these girls and looking at my wife, like, oh, my girl needs to be just like the other girls, showing her body off, showing this, showing that. And I didn't realize that that was affecting like my soul and my spirit as someone that's married and loved and the father of like now with about 4 kids.
Kim shut that down real quick.
You built me up to be this like sexy person and confidence and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And just because you're on a journey and you're on your transformation doesn't mean that I'm in the same spot with you.
Her husband's admission is a real change in tune, as Yeezy's previously been loud and proud of his lady love's sexy posts.
It's extremely important to me.
He even said this during Kim's E! True Hollywood Story special that premiered on YouTube last week.
If Kim is speaking body language, then she the motherfucking dictionary. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Once a man gets with a woman that he cares about, like he truly genuinely cares about, he doesn't want her to be served to other men. That's the reality. It has nothing to do with you're insecure. Nah, bro. And I can hear somebody say, oh, but they ended up divorcing and then but what happened, bro? When Kanye divorced Kim, he got with a girl that started off like this, bro. Like this woman started off like this. She looked very innocent, but because Kanye loved this fantasy, bro, so what did he do? He turned her into this, because that shit that happened to Kanye took him back. So for right now, Kanye is living those fantasies all over again through this girl, because that's what guys like this do. I feel bad for this new Kanye's wife. I hope and truly hope Kanye gets to where he actually really cares about this woman, because when a man cares about a woman, he wants her to himself.
Boom, roasted.
That's not selfish. When a man gets to that place where he actually truly cares about this woman, she will no longer be his imagination. No, she will become real to him. And when she becomes real to him, he wouldn't want her to be this nude. No, Kanye don't care about this girl yet. Nah. When a man truly knows himself and is not living in la la land, he wouldn't want a woman that's out there. But majority of us, we started off from that la la land when it comes to women. We all start from that la la land. And then gradually you get to know this person, and then they become real to you. You don't want them to be naked. Yes, I get it. This girl saying, I want to be a hoe, I want to be a slut. If you think she's not going to find a man, she will. But the problem is, if she and whoever she gets with don't go past this la la lulu land, then when that guy gets out of his fantasies, if this guy gets to the real world, babe, I think you are real to me now. And she's not there yet. Nah, that relationship will 100% fail.
Got him!
But a lot of people say, oh, he's an insecure man. That's why he doesn't want that. He tried to make you and bruh, no. He is the real deal, bro. Because you know why? He lived his fantasies through this woman. I want a bitch that can just turn it like that. He lived it. She's the one that lost. Why? Because she thought this is the real deal. To her, he is real. To him, she's fantasy. She's an imagination. He was able to live that imagination up to the point things got real for him. And when it got real for him, she thinks it's changing. No, he got to his realness. Where you want to be a slut, where you want to be a hoe, do it. But be sure that for the most part, if you don't change your ways, you will lose at the end of the day. You will find a man, but when shit gets real and you are not able to move with the man, bruh, the relationship will be over. Anyway, guys, that's all I have to say. What do you think? Do you think all these girls that want to be slut-os and all that, do you think they will end up with somebody, or do you think they will not? I think majority of them will end up with somebody, but will they be able to keep that person? That's where the story is. Let me know what you think. Like, share, and if you are new to this channel, all you can do for me is subscribe. Click the notification bell so you don't miss my future update. And on that note, I say thank you once again for joining me on Shortburst. Until I see you again, peace.
Who are you?
Fuck.